But I will be continuing to play this for a long time. I have been really enjoying this so far. And there's a lot to get through. Like, this is going to be hundreds of hours worth of playthrough. And I'm really excited because the story's really fun. Replaying through the dungeons and stuff has been really fun, so yeah. You must be the young Lancer I was told to expect. Greetings and well met. I am Mithomi, a commander of the brave men and women of the Spire. Now let's have a look at you. I see you possess strength and skill in abundance. There is no doubt, but you still want for experience. Oh, I don't doubt you've seen very much and more. Mayhap you believe there is not left there to unnerve you. Yet the world is wide, and only the gods can claim to know all. You must be assured that the legendary Lancers of old faltered at times. No Lancer nor any man can foresee all possibilities, but he can steel himself for the unexpected. I would have you do just that. Take the bottle of fresh spoken blood and sprinkle in the foot of the great tree of the north. Doing so will lure out creatures of the night, which you are to vanquish. Okay. Oh my god, Full Thrust looks cool, dude. That's the one thing this game does really well with its combat, dude. The animations, so good. I will gas up the animations all day. Welcome back, lass, and well done. I bore witness to your battle with mine and open eyes. The blood bat villagers prey with its ceaseless flittering, which makes putting fear in the beast an exercise and for frustration. Frustration that may easily have given rise to panic. Yet to your credit, you fought on resolutely and emerged the victor. Wayne has taught you well, young one. You have a way to go, to be sure, but beneath those rough-hewn edges, I see the makings of a great lancer. With my blessing, make your way to Bescaron's druthers in the South Shroud. It is there that your next instructor, Bescaron himself, awaits. The man had a unique approach to your art, though it's a fair while since he hung up the spirit. His words are well worth hearing. Indeed, Lancers visit him as much as his counsel as they do his meat. Good though it is. Me meeting Buscaron. By me, Buscaron, availing yourself to his knowledge, your lance work will surely improve. Okay. I'm here to help you. Farewell. I can't leave a poor adventurer in need. It's just not. I feel like I'm well leveled past the story stuff. Sorry, the music's a banger. Let me. Oh god, I'm trying to let you guys just screw it. It's fine. It's fine. I apologize, chat. So good. Look at the little pugilist go. He's a monk in the making, and I'm damn proud of him. Crafting material. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is crafty material. I'd like to get to the point where I can like craft my own gear for my my alts. I think that's like a really good goal for me that I'm going to be working towards. Oh! Oh! God dang! Well, visit Wayne's protege. I thought it was about time you arrived. I'm Biscaron, and this here's my place. In case you're wondering why Oli Wayne sent you, I should mention I've not always been in the food and drink business. Before I opened the druthers, I manned an outpost. I made an outpost not far from here. Any road between the keeping throats wet and bellies full. I ain't got a great deal of time to chat just now, so if you don't mind, I'll get on with educating you. Now, take the time and this nice bottle of full flower mead. Wait, don't open it. This ain't the kind of lesson. No, I want you to make an offering of it at Mistal's lands, which is a monument tucked away in the rocky cleft to the south of here. To see the bottle safely there, complete with its contents. And when you come back, I'll tell you a story. Got all that? I'm really digging the Dragoon's quest line. It's really cool. Pretty sure Beast Sinew is actually worth quite a bit on the market. So he offered up the meat as I told, and without drinking it dropped. Very well, you shall have a tale of me as promised. Mistal is the man who founded the Lancers Guild, and the monument I sent you to was erected in his honor. Mistal was courage made flesh. Cut him, and I dare say he'd have bled the stuff. It was him who first identified the two aspects of a Lancer's courage, as well as how to go about tempering them. And that weren't all he did. Seeing how the art had gone stale, what with our Lancers keeping to the confines of the Spellswood, we sought to bring in new techniques and methods from faraway lands. But Gridania was a different place than his day. The outside world was a thing to be shunned back then, and non-forest-born were considered faithless savages. It was even worse than now. Of course, old Mistal wasn't afraid to call that way of thinking what it was: a lot of ignorance and cowardice. To cut a long story short, despite a forest full of good old Gridanian stubbornness, he finally convinced the nation to open its doors to foreign Lancers, and by blending their tactics with his own, he gave the world art which you now practice. To this day, the Lancers Guild accepts students regardless of their origin. That wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for Mistal. Us Lancers owe much and more. It's our charge to carry on his legacy. Never forget that. Hey, what's that? When's the trial? Wahaha. Much as I hate to disappoint you, there isn't one. Your courage is never in doubt, lass. My part in your training's done. This time you visited your third and final instructor, a fellow named Foxclair. You'll find him whiling away his time at the bobbing cork, like it's not. Like it's not. Oh, it's the name of the inn in Falgard Float. In case you don't know, up in the North Shroud it is. Foxclair's an old rival of mine. Me and him used to go at it till neither man could lift his spear tip off the ground. I warn you, he's a right stubborn bugger back then, and the years ain't done much to improve his humors. So, good luck with impressing him. Pink Chocobo! So grab this other, Aetherite. If I'm not mistaken, this was like the wave for leveling up back when I played. There was a levy here that was just absolutely like easy as sin. Gave a ton of XP, and I think I spent days here leveling up jobs. There's actually quite a few new players. It's really cool to see. We wanted to go to the North Shroud. This game is absolutely gorgeous, man. I take you're the young lancer of whom Wayne spoke, and an adventurer besides by the look of you. I was an adventurer myself once. That was before I became a lancer fire. But enough idle talk, you have come to learn from me, and learn from me you shall. Be warned though, you will not find me as lenient as instructors the others. Now pay attention. Thus far, you learned to muster your courage in situations of fear, panic, and uncertainty. With me, you will learn to do so in the face of change. Enemy is a living thing, and the living things are apt to change. Whatever the nature of that change, the lancer must be able to think and adapt, and to think and adapt during a battle requires courage. To teach you the meaning of words, I shall have you challenge a fiery fiend known as the Red Balloon. However, the creature will appear only when there is a raging flame. You may kindle such flame by producing 6 fingers from slain balloons and depositing them at a gutted campfire. This should suffice to entice the Red Balloon. As the battle wears on, the creature's fury shall burn with ever greater fervor until it is ripe to burst in a conflagration of death. The courage lend strength to your lance and experience that fiery foe. I'm on it, Chief. Easy peasy lemon squeezy boiled. You vanquished the red balloon, no less than what I would expect of one of Jan's. Then me altered its nature and throughout the encounter, thereby causing the terms of battle to shift repeatedly. Yet ever did you press onward, your courage holding firm in the midst of constant change, so it was that you emerged triumphant. I am not known for being liberal with my praise, but you have done well. Yours is a genuine courage. Mind you, this does not give you the license to forsake your training, yet you are still but a fledgling among us after all. I finished with you. You may report back to Yuan, and when you do, tell your young upstart that I demand he show his face here from time to time. That is all. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dog. Old Voxclair demands I show my face. Ha ha ha. I can only assume the buxom brunette at the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves, or I should see what I can do. As for you, bro, well done. I never doubted that you would meet with the approval of all 3 men, yet I am no less proud of you for having done so. You have traveled far along the Lancer's path, and soon you will no longer require the guidance. In fact, you need overcome but one further trial to complete the education here. Do so, and I will give you the blessings to leave the Lancers to go embark on new adventures with spear in hand. As ever, apply yourself to the Lance work and return to me when you're ready for your final challenge. I look forward to our next meeting. Bum-ba-da. Oh yeah, dude. Alright, let's keep going. You guys are going to see this walk a lot. I believe Color Your World is how you dye things, so we'll definitely grab that as well. Looks like we're not overloaded on stuff either, so that's cool. Oh, it's glamour and color or dyeing. You there, yes, you decisively unfashionable adventurer. Gods be good, never in my life I've ever seen such unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost of form. The mere sight of you makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in this sorry state. I believe your repentance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. He's giving me a vicious thirst. I would be able to make talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall in the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. Oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How do you go out dressed like that? My dear, if you only spare a thought for style and coordination, I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going for it. That's it, I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed were to ever again. But first, give me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched. Better discuss food. Yeah, this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the Pissed Pasty and ask Falkland. He'll have some bloody orange juice and tell her to make their snow pulp in it. Now off you go. Oh, Swigrim sent you, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Here you are. She will let push you around, you know, give her an ilm, and she'll take a malm. And then she said to the north. I think she said orange juice. Pray tell, have you bought my orange juice, lest you've forgotten the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. Phew, that's a really fun way to teach you to bring color into your life. Listen, there are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits of a veritable rainbow of colors. These colors are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Less you worry about dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer the change in appearance. A change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there is no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after done as glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are we waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. So now how's that drink coming along? Oh, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends my choice of wardrobe too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you'd look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use glamourism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion of mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same. It just takes in a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour, just apply another one on top, or use a glamour display to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm when most possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away? Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding you uninspired tire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Alright, dyeing and glamours unlocked. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, what do you got? Oh. We got a couple of locked unlocks here. Level 32. Level 44. Those must be dungeon trial unlocks or something along the lines. And level 47. Alright, cool. Deep in the desert of my heart, lonely flower blooms, yearning for heavens above, quench my thirst for you. Tra la 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 la. Ooh-ah! Ahem. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is a private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to. Here at the behest of Yada and Paplamo. With sincerest apologies, may I please have your name? Oberokarshans? Ah, here you are. Ahem, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Science of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tatsuru. I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. And an antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. Guys, I need to brush up on my English, apparently. Voice cutscene? Voice cutscene? Blocked. Particular Obro Karshan Satrus and word you had arrived. Lady Menphilia has eagerly awaited your coming this way, if you please. Oh, she bad with it!
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Menphilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here. No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness? Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, you will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example, are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. Thank you, Tataru. Pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry, as of now you're entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You'll need to consult a retainer, vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say the retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it was important that you, all concerned, are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me within your censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Leak it, chat. Leak it. Retainers are just like banks for those curious. Oh, wrong buttons. We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what is it you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me an answer, Obro. I will go whither the wild rose. Small, noteworthy, undeniable. We fear the good of all the realm.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells? It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons. Those same brave souls stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Popolimo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there. Welcome. I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too. Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
I would die for Y'shtola. Never got piercing talent. Did you do the job quest for Lancer? I think you get it at the level 15 job quest.
Greetings. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Yeah, some of the skills are locked behind job quests. So that's why I always make sure to do them every 5 levels when I unlock them.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
No worries, dude. I totally get that. When I first played through, I think I skipped 30 levels worth of job quests. And I was like, why do I feel like I'm not getting any new skills? And then I went and did them all, and I was like, oh, I'm dumb. So it happens to a lot of people. Don't worry about it, man.
Words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm.
Yeah, so, the thing you're talking about, you have all skills unlocked for, classes you're playing in there up to whatever the respective level is. Oh, but it was blacked out. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what that is called. It's really fun though. It's really, really, really fun. I like doing the that Crypt of the Dead or whatever it's called.
Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Emolja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ulda.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Heck yeah, man. What an awesome day. Guys, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV. Absolutely loving the game. And then Friday and Saturday, again, we'll be checking out the Arc Raiders open beta. Super excited to check that out. Thank you all so much for the follows and subs. I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night, and peace out, everyone. Later.